I trusted my best friend with a life-changing secret, but when everyone in our circle found out, except me, I knew I had been left behind on purpose. My name is Eli, I'm 33 years old, and for most of my life, I thought loyalty was my strongest trait. I wasn't the loudest in the room or the one everyone noticed first, but I was the friend people called when things fell apart. The one who showed up when others didn't. I guess that's why, when I met Ryan, I thought I'd finally found the kind of friendship that would last forever. The kind built on real understanding, not convenience. Ryan and I met our sophomore year of college. We both worked part-time at the same campus coffee shop, pulling espresso shots and pretending we didn't care about the long lines or impossible customers. He was outgoing, confident, the type who could charm anyone without trying. I was quieter, more reserved, but we balanced each other out. He had this way of pulling people into his orbit, and I guess I liked feeling like I belonged there. After graduation, we ended up moving to the same city, Boston. It wasn't planned, but it worked out that way. Ryan got a job in advertising, I started working in IT for a financial firm, and before long, our lives were intertwined in ways that felt permanent. We shared an apartment for 2 years, spent most weekends together, and built a tight group of friends. People we met through work, through bars, through each other. It wasn't perfect, but it felt like home. If I'm honest, I never really trusted people easily. Growing up, my dad left when I was 8, and my mom raised me mostly on her own. That left me with this instinct to hold things close, to guard parts of myself until I was sure someone could be trusted. But with Ryan, it felt easy to drop that guard. He was the brother I never had. We celebrated wins together, covered for each other when things went wrong, and stayed up late talking about everything from relationships to fears about getting older. That's why, when the thing I'm about to tell you happened, it didn't just hurt. It broke something deep inside me, because it wasn't just about what he did. It was about realizing I'd been standing next to someone for years without ever seeing what they were really capable of. It started the year I turned 32. I was going through one of the toughest periods of my life. My mother had been diagnosed with an early stage of breast cancer, and while she was handling it better than I was, it felt like my world had tilted. I didn't want to burden anyone, so I kept it quiet at first. Only a few people knew. My boss, since I had to take time off here and there, and Ryan, because he'd been like family. I told him one night at our favorite bar after work. He'd noticed something was off and pressed until I admitted it. I remember his face going still for a second, then softening. He told me we'd get through it, that I wasn't alone, and in that moment I believed him. I told him I didn't want anyone else to know, especially not in our friend circle. My mom's privacy mattered more than anything. She didn't want petty or whispers. She wanted normalcy for the next few weeks. He checked in constantly. He brought over takeout when I was too tired to cook, helped me distract myself with bad movies and late night gaming sessions. It meant more than I could ever say. I even told him once that he was the only person I trusted with the whole truth. He just laughed and said that's what friends were for. Then, slowly, things started to feel off. Full story on my channel, link below.